Ladies by applause, how many women love to dance? Just checking. How many men over 40 not on medication love to dance? I rest my case. Just be you, sir. I saw it this week. Women love to dance and don't need men to do it, do you? We get in the way, don't we? There's that discussion, you got to fight, they pout. Not women. Let women get dressed up on a cruise ship on vacation. Give them one drink. There'll be 5 women on the dance floor, inviting other women they don't know to come join them. Come on up, girls. Come on up. This is our party. To hell with the men. We don't need them. Let them sit there. Put down your drink. Grab your purse. It's a conga line. Here we go. Woo! I don't care how much you give men to drink, all right? Gallons. You don't see 5 middle-aged men, little pot belly, little bald head, up there jumping around. Fred! I've been looking at you. Spin me. So we're going. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be here still and still be married. COVID was so bad on me. I'm like, a lot of you guys are 9 to 5. You God bless you. I'm gone. I'm gone for a week at a time, 2 weeks working. My wife was not used to me being home a lot. And after 2 months at home with COVID, she's like, well, you'll have to go somewhere. And then it was like, you're not going to sit here and watch TV all day. And then it was like, we're going to give you chores. So my chore, I had to vacuum the house. I was the vacuum guy. But I have tips for all the wives and the girlfriends out there. If you give your significant other or your husband a chore and you want it done, okay, don't leave. Then we'll shoot. After about a week, we'll learn how to do it. If she wasn't home, I didn't turn the vacuum cleaner on. Not for a year. I just put lines on the floor quickly. I got a question for the women. I've been wanting those since COVID. What is that like for on the vacuum cleaner? Are we going to be oncoming vacuum cleaners in the house? Is there a tunnel we're going through? And for all that money, we had a Hoover, which broke during COVID. For all that money you got to pay for that thing, it should be sucking up dirt from the neighbor's house at the same time. It takes way too much time. It will not pick up things it's supposed to. No. But let it get there something it likes. Like draperies. Or its favorite, the fringe on the throw rug, which it attacks like a pit bull with lockjaw. Got a question, I'll tell you about our rug we have. Has anybody heard of a town called Kusadasi, Turkey? Anybody heard of it? Royal Caribbean goes there. I got to go 5 years ago. Never heard of it. All they do in that town in Turkey is sell expensive Persian rugs and carpets. That's all they do. 43 outlets. The Turks are very aggressive salesmen. They meet you in front of their shop with apple tea, which I think had heroin in it because we bought 2 rugs. But either way, money we didn't have. We shipped the rugs from Turkey to California. We've had the rugs now 5 years. Guess what? We've never walked on the rug. No, the women know because it's in the rug room. We have tours to the edge of the rug room. And if you have good vision, you can see the guest bathroom on the far side. Brand new towels and soaps and potpourri from 28 years ago. So, I did not know this. Expensive rugs, you can't vacuum. You have to clean them. Nobody told me that. So the first day we have it, it gets home, the wife leaves the house, I'm vacuuming. She knows all this. My wife knows that vacuum sound from like 2 miles away. What was that? What are you doing? What did I say? I told you to think. We are not going to damage the carpet. We're not going to damage the new vacuum. We're going to turn it off and ease it back gently. And men don't want to do that. It takes too much time. You're just watching TV. You got to walk over there for the switch. Men would much rather fight the vacuum cleaner while it's on for 10 minutes. I know what I'm doing. It won't hurt it. I do it all the time. You're not here. It's all right. No, we're good. See, the women know. It breaks the bag. There's dirt everywhere. Look at the men. There's a bag. Then you have to unplug it. How do women unplug it? They think they walk to this. They politely pull the plug out of the wall. Gentlemen, how do men unplug a vacuum cleaner? Yes, I know. from 3 rooms away. Comes out about Mach 2 with 2 bent prongs and 2 blue flames, doesn't it? But the prongs are bent, so we're done. I got in trouble right here on the Radiance, second day. You can't make this up. Evidently, between rules for men and women, it's perfectly okay for women to talk to men while we're in the bathroom of the cabin. But we're not supposed to have a long conversation with you while you're in there. Is that correct? It upsets you for some reason? Because while I'm in there in the morning, there's a rolling dialogue through the door about things we have to do, things we're going to see, things we need to buy. Let her walk in that room every morning if I'm talking. Lori, stop it. Shh. You're talking way too loud. Listen to me. You're talking way too loud. Listen. This is a ship. Do you hear that? They can hear everything you just said. Who is they? And what are you doing? Still talking too loud. Lower your voice. I am sitting on the toilet. Well, you can talk. I'm trying to concentrate. Shut up, you idiot. She got mad. She locked the door. You're stuck outside for gosh knows how long. You start hearing this noise. I didn't know what it was for 5 minutes. You know the metal flap or the toilet tissue in the bathroom in the cabin? What the hell was that? Is he backing the ship up again? That's the toilet paper. We only have 1 roll. Would you shut up? They can hear us. I stay in trouble. I love my wife dearly. I just think after about 25 years, the filter comes off. Finally, my birthday is June 1st. Finally, for my birthday last year, well, it's 2 years now after COVID. We're outside because of COVID. Everybody comes outside. We're on a picnic table. My wife comes out with a birthday cake, and the candles were lit. When you see that, they're supposed to be singing, correct? I was seated. My wife walked behind me, and I heard, ooh, you know, you're losing a lot more hair this year. It's all right. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Waited until the party calmed down. Didn't say a word. My best friend is my neighbor. I told Brett, well, she said, because Cary, don't worry about that. They can fix all that. It's amazing what they've done in the last 10 years. They can fix all that. It's a little expensive, but it looks great, and it's all your hair. I said, well, that's great. And I started thinking, I said, well, you said it was expensive. How much? He goes, well, you're kind of down the road, so you probably $25,000. 25 grand? Yeah, Cary, but it's all your hair. And I said, great. I started thinking, I said, Brett, I don't play devil's advocate, but I'm losing my hair. Just curious, where the hell are they going to find the hair? He goes, well, for men, they get it from the back of the upper leg. See, now, you ladies are cringy, but gentlemen, we've been sitting on a gold mine our whole life and didn't even know. So what else? Are we in the casino yet? Did you win? 4 of you. Great. Outstanding. Men and women, I think women have the right attitude in there. I'm in Vegas all the time. We don't gamble. We play small amounts of money. The girls went that way. We went this way. We're in there like 5 minutes. We had this blood-curdling scream. Ah! I'm a winner! You won? I won! How much? $3. Have you seen the men play in that place? Deadly serious. Veins are popping out of their head. Because we know what we're doing. It's like, did you win? I'm trying to watch the cards. That is so rude. What happened to all your chips? I ate them. You didn't. You lost all those chips. I was doing really well till you walked up. Sir, that's it. That's 2. No, he's done. He's done. Cash now, and we're leaving. Leave me alone right now, or you're going to have a boating accident. A little harsh, but I've been married 25 years. I think my wife knows me. She knows I love her. This means nothing. She's going to go back to the cabin and fall asleep tomorrow. It's all forgiven. No. All the married guys know there'll be a discussion after that little episode, and I don't care what time you go back to the cabin. I don't care how sneaky you are. I don't care if you put on camouflage. Wait a couple hours, duck crawl down the hallway. spray that lock with WD-40. The minute that key goes in, aha! There you are. What time is it? How much did you lose? Not much. How much? $4. $4? Close enough, let's get some sleep. At that point, men lie, because if you tell the truth, they'll precede you the rest of the cruise, announcing your presence. Hey, take a good look. You know who this is? This is Mr. Lucky. The big winner. Knows everything. Oh, no. You know, we couldn't buy the photos. Because that was too much money. Couldn't swim with the dolphins. No, we're not going to pay that. The money you lost, we could have bought the Bahamas, you idiot. And let me tell you guys, for all you ladies, you won me over, Kobe won me over. Let me tell you, this is serious for the men. I want you to know this. Gentlemen, whether you believe it or not, women have phenomenal brains. Half their brain remembers everything you ever say forever. They haven't had the second. I can prove this. Take a woman out to eat. Order dessert right here on the Radiance. I like the key lime pie. Would you like something? No, I've had so much the last 5 days. I am done. That is it. No more. I'll just have maybe like an eensy-weensy, tiny little bitty bite of yours. We're on vacation, not thinking, goofy. Okey doke. Dessert comes. Gentlemen, before you can move your hand, Chewbacca's arm comes across the table. What? What was that noise? What happened to my pie? Don't look at me, I didn't touch it. Probably some of those girls from the pool you were talking to had a bite. Women watch everything you do. They're thinking all the time. My wife always asks me, what do you think? And I can tell you, nothing. We don't think as much as you do. We're sitting there in COVID one night, my wife's staring at me. I thought she was watching the dog, but the dog got up and left, so it had to be me. She kept staring 10 minutes. I finally had to address it. I go, what? You know, I didn't want to bring this up. But do you know what you did in my dream? You never listen when I talk to you. You gotta have that television on 24 hours a day. You never turn it off. You're addicted to it. You should have married Channel 6. We never talk. We never chat. And the big one is, I don't know who the hell you are anymore. Walk around the house half naked. Don't care. Close the curtains. You're scaring the neighbors. They think we own a goat. You okay, ma'am? Was the goat thing too close to home? Said this cannot be true. Read a couple books. I feel better. Ladies got off our backs. Turns out none of this is the man's fault. The best minds in the world, after intensive study, have determined that men just aren't that smart. You're lucky we can walk and talk at the same time. I'm not making this up. Go back about 5 million years, which is a short time in the history of this planet. Men had one job. We're called the hunters. That's all we had to do. Track prey, kill it, and bring it back. One job at one time. Don't confuse us. You go find the meat. Meat. Women had a whole different job. They were called the gatherers, basically the managers of the campsite. Women's brains don't work on one thought at one time. Turns out women can think about 4 or 5 thoughts. Could be 6 at a time. Scientists aren't sure. I can prove all this. Go shopping with a woman. As women are getting out of the car, they know the stores they're going to, the route they're going to take, what they're looking for. Men have to look around for a couple of minutes just to determine where the hell we are. Wait a minute. I know this. Mall. Then we have to ask you, what do we need at the mall? I wasn't paying attention when you were talking. I told you 4 times, but you never listened. We're going to Structure, The Gap, Banana Republic, and Victoria's Secret. Now get behind me. All right. What did you say? Just go ahead. Ladies, you want to totally ruin your day? Bring up something that the man might need. Anything. His brain will lock on that. Your day is shot shot until he achieves his goal first. Come here, look at me, look at me, remind me, before we leave, we need to find you a shirt. Shirt! No, look at me, not yet. Shirt! We have our mission. Ever try to talk to a man while he's watching TV? We don't hear you. Women can do an activity and talk at the same time, not men. We don't hear a word you're saying. It just sounds to us like there's just some type of bug in our ear that we can't quite make out. It's using the kitchen. I don't get to watch what I want. Try to ignore it, it just gets louder. What? Nothing. No, talk to me in that tone of voice. I'll tell you, if you're not going to listen, I'm not going to speak. I heard that. You guys have been a great crowd. Before I go, very quick before I go, we have a comment box, not for complaints, it's just for comments, and it's down all right by guest relations. You were such a great crowd. We used to have about 40. We only had 10, but we picked out the top 3. You might find some humor in. Would you like to hear those? I have no orchestra. I need a drum roll. So who can give me their feet on the floor for me? Ladies and gentlemen, our number 3 comment, by our opinion, has some humor in it, said by a pastor this week in our comment box on our great cruise to the Bahamas on the Radiance of the Seas. The first day at sea, we were surprised to see the sun rising in the east when it usually rises in the west. That would mean we're sailing north instead of south. Did the captain change the itinerary? We were amazed to find ourselves in Coco Cay the next morning. I'm amazed they found their cabin, but let's move along. Drum roll. Our number 2 comment. This is my favorite. Every morning at breakfast, we've noticed that your French toast is too thick and your regular toast is too thin. Please, in the future, treat all your toast equally. So write that down. Now drum roll. You guys have been a great crowd. Number 1 comment this week. Getting on the ship in Tampa, the first day, the battery in my hearing aid in my right ear quit working. We were already on board, so we checked all the shops on board, but could not find one to fit. We also checked in Coco Cay and Nassau, but to no avail. But this is not a complaint. My wife sits on my right side at dinner every night and sleeps on my right side in the bed in the evening. I've heard nothing the last 5 days, and I'm having the time of my life.